You think that's the last of them?
No idea, man. We should be safe and... Uh-oh.
Shit!
Take this, Walker!
You know, you didn't need to use 8 rounds in one guy.
Hey, you can never be too sure.
Damn! Here comes some more! Shut the door! Shut the door!
Okay. Now we're safe.
Yeah. This door's reinforced. Maybe we can finally do our podcast.
Hello, gamers. This is J-Rock, and back, finally, with another podcast. And today I got with me...
Phantom.
Welcome, Phantom, and thank you for being part of this awesome podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you for having me, man. You know, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's good to be back.
Yes, for sure. Alright, so, gamers, we actually got a lot to present to you today.
What's the plan of attack?
Well, how about we start with recently played? What have you been recently playing?
What have I been recently playing?
What you have been recently playing?
Well, I actually found a Ultimate Edition of Fallout New Vegas.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I have. It's actually pretty good. I got it at GameStop, brand new, $40, and that includes, count them, all 6. That's more than the fingers you got on one hand. 6 expansions on there. $40.
6 expansions for $40.
Yep. And it's on a separate disc. So if any of you pros want to get the regular Fallout and let me have the disc put on your Xbox to get all the other stuff, you can do that.
That is pretty intense. How about some other games? I know you've been playing more than just Fallout.
Well, yeah. But I actually, on the subject of complete stuff, I actually found, it might be the last copy in Saginaw, but Resident Evil Archives, Resident Evil 6 Archives.
I actually got that game too.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's really cool. I mean, I got it at the local Game On for $85. Game On Bay Road.
It's really a steal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For $85, you get Resident Evil 6, and it comes with Resident Evil 5 with the Gold Edition expansion, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Project Veronica X.
Right.
Veronica X, is that?
Yep.
And the movie Resident Evil Degeneration. So $85 for 4 games and a movie.
I mean, that's just a steal to me.
I think so. I mean, I literally walked in there, bought something, got my credit card, walked back in, and swiped that thing up.
Well, I mean, we both played Resident Evil 6, and the flow of it is so much better than 5.
I do. I like it. And I like how there's the 3 different stories, and I guess they all converge together. I haven't gotten extremely
at the end.
far
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm gonna say, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but...
I also haven't got that far, so I mean, I wouldn't know.
I'm an eager beaver when it comes to that one. What have you been recently playing?
Oh, League of Legends.
League of Legends.
That's always on the list.
Yep.
And then Guardians of Middle-earth, but we'll discuss that a little bit later, because I want to... That's our video game of the week.
Our video game of the week?
Yes, so we'll talk about the video game of the week a little
Looks
bit
like we have ourselves a video game of the week.
We do. It's a new segment that, we discussed and thought we should put on here.
Yeah, we did discuss that.
So...
Whoops.
So, let's see here.
It's time for the video game of the week.
But I want to talk about recently played still.
Oh.
We'll go to that next. Go to the next. Calm down.
I'm excited for the new section.
Alright, so I've also been playing, let's see here. League of Legends. I've also been playing, new Walking Dead game. It's not new, but it released on disc.
Like, the Walking Dead game, is it based on the comics or is it based on the show?
Comics.
The comics.
It's based on the comics, yeah.
I say, because I know a lot of people that have read the graphic novels, and I guess the graphic novels and the show don't line up at all.
It's weird because some of the characters are in both.
Yeah.
Like, Glenn is in the comics and he's also in the show.
Well, Glenn's a beast.
Glenn is a boss.
I was gonna say, I've only seen 3 episodes of the show, but I already like Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn's amazing. That's about it. I mean, other than that, it's just catching up on some smaller games. Always play Skyrim.
Always play. Yeah. You'll never finish Skyrim.
No, it's maybe someday in a magical land that Skyrim is beatable, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'll probably grow a full beard before I beat Skyrim.
If I can grow a beard.
That's the Yes, J-Rock, that is the joke. Can I say it now?
Video game of the week.
It's time for the new video game of the week.
Feature
Guardians of Middle-earth.
Now, gamers, this is a cookie cutter of League of Legends, except you can't buy items. Well, you can. It's health potions before the actual game starts.
It's based on a type of game called MOBA, Multiplayer Online Battle Arena.
Hell yeah.
And for any of you people that have played League of Legends out there, Guardians of Middle-earth is a must-buy. Because it's everything you like about League of Legends with Lord of the Rings characters.
Must-buy.
Especially with The Hobbit around the corner. Let me tell you. I'm having a blast. I play with J-Rock like every single day. You know, there's not a lot of people yet, but it's growing. It's going really fast.
Y'all need to buy it.
I'm telling you, it's so fun. And as opposed to building in-game, so you don't check your character every 5 minutes, you build before the game, so you can just concentrate on the game.
And as you progress, your build progresses with you during the game. So as you're progressing, you know, the build is already doing it for you. You just build it before the game. It I guess it's called the utility belt, or is it
Relic belt?
Relic belt.
I'm gonna say it is the only place where it is acceptable for a man to have a gemstone belt.
You know, yeah, I like the bedazzle. You know.
Yeah. Put some sapphire, maybe a little bit of topaz, if you know what I'm saying. For attack
exactly.
Speed.
And what these relics do is you put the gems in the relics, and as you complete a relic, it gives you bonus like attack damage, health, and all that. And so it just, in the end, I guess it just helps. If
By
you
the
have a
time
relic
you
belt-
reach the last level, 14, you will have all of your relics and gems activated.
Yep. It just progresses as you build.
Say, for example,
you
I
level.
play as Gandalf, who is an enchanter class, and my belt consists of a relic that has 2 sapphires. The first one says
The sapphires, hold on. Sapphires are the ability power.
Yeah. For every sapphire I have in my belt, I get plus 16 ability power. Well, my belt's all sapphires. So the second I hit level 4, you're done. See you later. Good game.
GG. Slam the ults.
Well,
not the ult until 5.
You might as well just go upstairs and make yourself some pizza rolls or something, because you're not going to win that game.
And as I'm in there with my my Knight of Gondor and my tank, and I'm building emeralds for my health, I'm just charging in there while I'm taking all damage, and he's going BAM!
I say it's probably the only game that you will ever see Gollum maybe defeat Sauron. Like,
with his ult is amazing.
I know,
It's 6 strikes.
Gollum. Surprisingly, Gollum is actually a pretty strong character.
You know, he's a striker. He's that burst champion. He bursts you down.
He runs in there, messes your day up, and leaves.
And he's like, hey, you know, you're dead, and I'm still walking. You know.
Dead man walking.
Well, I mean, that's definitely the video game of the week.
I'm gonna say Guardians of Middle Earth, 1,200 Microsoft points.
Must buy. $15. Come on,
Xbox,
I know you all got
PS3, PC. All
I don't know
those.
if it's on PC yet.
It is on PC.
Is it?
Yes.
Nice. All right. Well, I think it's actually time for mail.
Mail.
We actually have mail from nipseyfly89@hotmail.com.
Nipsey's Fly. What's up, bro?
Well, how you do, bro?
What's Nipsey Fly had to say?
He says, or he or she, hello, J-Rock. I have a 2-part question for you. First off, do you play League of Legends? Yes. League of Legends is awesome. We both play it. It's MOBAs. I'm addicted.
You must have freaked out when we started talking about League of Legends, because they're like, holy crap. That not only are they talking about me, but they're talking about League of Legends. And now they're talking about me and League of Legends.
It must be awesome, right?
Yeah. What's the second part?
Well, if so, how do you feel about the latest League of Legends update?
Ooh.
We both are going to have a little debate here.
Well, J-Rock, where do you stand?
Items-wise, I grow fond of the new item system, the store.
You see, I typically play support champions, I love my Blitzcrank, and I love my Mundo, and I love Nami. She's pretty cool. But I'm usually either support or like a solo top, generally bruiser, tanky. And for GP5 production, the Heart of Gold is essential. And with this update, the Heart of Gold is now gone.
Yes, but I figured out if you have your mastery set, you can go in your masteries, reach a certain level where if you hit somebody, you're getting 5 gold every time you hit them.
Or you could just stay within Twisted Fatal the whole time. You get plus 2 GP.
Well, I mean, yeah, stack that. But that's the whole point. They wanted to add that so supports don't have to rely on GP5s. And Heart of Gold, I guess, was just not needed in that new situation.
I'm sure once I start playing a little bit more, I'll get used to it. I'm going to say, how about Nami, new champion?
New champion, she's part of the... Well, she's not really part of the update because Nami came after.
Well, yeah, but she's the first support to come out in a while. And let me tell you, her Q the water prison. Oh my goodness. It literally freezes you, picks you up, and allows everybody else to mess with you. It's like,
What about the ebb and flow?
oh my goodness. Ebb and flow is fun. Ebb and flow is where you go inside and it's your W, I think? W? Yeah. And what you do is you shoot a thing of water and it bounces in between your enemies. It damages your enemies, bounces back to you, heals you, and it can do it up to 3 times.
Or it can go to an ally.
Yeah.
So, also what I've seen done with this, if an ally is in front of you and the enemy is in front of the ally, you can bounce it essentially off the ally to hit the enemy that's out of range with your ebb and flow. It's almost like your allies that, I guess that point of pretty much just a carry for it.
Say Nami turns parkour into a water sport. That is for sure.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. But let's go back more on the update because there's more to it. The jungle.
Yeah,
I'm a jungler.
Okay.
First off, I cannot use AoE much anymore because they made it stronger. They're like
Right.
the wraith. That main wraith is a lot stronger.
Right.
So while I build into my first AoE build, the crying, like Fur Movement was the crying, I can't do as much damage because that wolf or the wraith is much stronger. So I have to focus the main wolf, and I can't with the AoE spell.
You see, in most games and movies, I learned that people who generally go into the jungle by themselves die. So I took that into League of Legends. I don't jungle. I did it once. Didn't work out too well.
I mean, I'm still a jungler at heart, and that's one of my favorite things. So when you have a single target like Warwick or Jax, it's a much more effective because you can use your abilities on one guy and doesn't disperse the damage, focusing that like wraith or that that wolf. You have to focus the main one first. It's much more difficult. Oh, and buffs, you need a leash. Well, you can't leash, but you need that person to stay there and damage it with you.
I would say there's no more solo blue at the beginning anymore.
And I mean, you could do it by yourself with most champions before this patch, but now that they made buffs and everything more difficult, you need to have someone there.
Right.
I can barely survive with Warwick, doing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of the things that I don't understand, like, I was totally okay with the way that the items were organized, but now they have it, they almost have it in the file cabinet section. Like, for new people, it's going to be a lot harder, because they don't know which champion needs what. But for experienced people, like J-Rock and I, we can just be like, okay, this person needs mana regen. This person needs this, and you click mana regen, and then every single thing that has mana regen, or that provides tenacity, or that provides lifesteal, or something like that.
It's all in that section.
I'm gonna say, personally, now that I'm getting used to it, I like it. I think that overall is better than the old one, because before you just kind of clicked items and figured out, and they just also had abilities. But now, it makes your search more specific.
Yeah, and based on that, I mean, overall, I'd have to say I like the new update. Just takes a little bit to get used to.
I'm gonna say it's like
more teamwork oriented, I think, especially with jungle.
It's definitely an acquired taste. Let me tell you, especially for all those big competitors in Season 3. I mean, it's definitely an acquired taste. But once you taste it, I think you're going to like it.
Yeah, I think we pretty much summed up that question.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you,
Nipsey, for sending that. We'll have another viewer mail next week. Just email us at
Next Gen Gaming. I think Next Gen Gaming Podcast at yahoo.com. If not, it's just Next Gen Gaming at yahoo.com.
Or you can hit up our YouTube channel at J-Rock and Blackie Chan.
Nope, it's actually changed. I was going to tell you that. It's NGG, capital NGG, lowercase Next Gen Gaming.
Okay, capital NGG, lowercase Next Gen Gaming.
No spaces.
No spaces. On YouTube.
Yep. And
leave something in the comments for us. Leave some message, video responses, whatever you feel like. Just no porn. Okay.
Well, let's talk about our main subject here.
Main subject. Well, we all know a good friend of ours, Samuel L. Jackson, or I guess Sam Jackson now, hosted one of the more important parts in video game history, which is the Video Game Awards, otherwise known as the VGAs.
And this was VGA 10. Now, as you're watching the VGA, yes, you heard, motherfucker, every 2 seconds. but he was a great host.
Oh, absolutely.
He was a great host.
And I say Snoop Dogg or Lion, or I'll just call him Snoop. Snoop made an appearance too.
That was funny.
Yeah, he's all like, "Yeah, I'm Snoop Lion. I'm like reggae and stuff." I'm like, "Okay, all right."
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Anyway, so we're just gonna go through some of the awards, see
And
what we
discuss
think.
them.
Discuss what did they think, what do we think, and maybe send some things about what you think. That might be the next
Just
question.
comment on it. Put it through email. We'll discuss the next podcast. For
I'm gonna
sure.
say if we like it, we'll make you the next video mail thing of the week. Yep. Whatever.
Yeah, mail of the week.
Yeah.
We'll make you that.
Yeah.
So just comment.
That is
email,
what you
whatever.
will be made.
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Let's start right here at the most anticipated game.
All right.
The nominees were BioShock Infinite, South Park: The Stick of Truth, The Last of Us, Tomb Raider, and Grand Theft Auto 5, with Grand Theft Auto 5 being the winner.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Grand Theft Auto 5 being the most
I hear,
anticipated.
I've played Grand Theft Auto games for a pretty long time. And, Grand Theft Auto 4, that was a hot mess, let me tell you. I
think
liked
it was a hot mess?
I liked San Andreas, and I liked the Ballad of Gay Tony and all that stuff. But I did not like the straight Grand Theft Auto 4. It was sloppy. I felt it wasn't well put together.
A lot of people disagree with that, mostly because of the fact that it had a lot of content.
Oh no, it did have a lot of content.
And
when I describe sloppy, I describe the game mechanics.
Maybe that's why 5 is most anticipated, is because there's a lot of GTA fans out there.
They're probably hoping maybe GTA 5 could be the messiah to bring Grand Theft Auto back on the map.
Maybe. But what I see as the winner is BioShock Infinite.
BioShock Infinite.
For sure. I see that being the most anticipated game because BioShock is a great series.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a gem.
I say, doesn't this one take place in, 1940?
Something, and it's also in the air. It's not in the water, so...
Yeah. I would say, what's kind of surprised me is the South Park Stick of Truth. I'm a South Park nut. I love it. And, I'm eager for this game. I didn't realize how many people were on the same side. I mean, I guess it's going to be like a Paper Mario style RPG, I guess, and it's going to involve all the kids, and you're going to make your own kid. And it's going to be really cool, and I can't wait. It's going to be coming out March 23rd,
But do you see that being at the most anticipated game?
No, but if it were on my personal list, I would make it be most anticipated, for me. But I'm just surprised as many people agreed with me. That kind of got my hopes up for this game.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's talk about Best Social Game.
Social Game?
The nominees are Draw Something, Marvel Avengers Alliance, SimCity Social, and You Don't Know Jack.
Who won?
And the winner of this one was You Don't Know Jack.
Hell yeah.
Which is a great game.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever watched the show?
Yeah. I think we watched one together, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. Oh my. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, look up You Don't Know Jack. There's 6 episodes. The host is basically the guy who did Pee Wee Herman.
It's amazing.
It's just hilarious.
It is so funny.
I have absolutely no idea who in the right mind would take that off of television.
And I'm glad it got the Best Social Game because that game is so fun. I mean, I know we
had
got all of our buddies together and we played that game.
Oh, I have it on Xbox. It insults you. It tells you it's like, oh well, you're staying inside on a Friday night, typical you, or I actually got an achievement. It was called a red coat. It was for playing on the 4th of July. Stupid things like that.
It's just funny.
The trip, it's just so original. I love it.
That was well deserved.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what's the next one?
Next one looks like we got a best downloadable game. The nominees were Journey, Walking Dead the game, Sound Shapes, and Fez.
What was the winner?
The winner was actually Walking Dead the game.
That was well deserved.
And I say, get ready, folks. If you didn't watch the award, you're going to be hearing The Walking Dead the game a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That was I'm playing it right now. It's great.
I was watching you play. It's sort of like a point and click / choose your adventure thing. But I'm into mystery stuff. I like Deadly Premonition. When I was younger,
Gem.
Yes, I was gonna say when I was younger, I would be into all of the horror computer games where it's point and click and stuff like that, and run away, stuff like that. The Walking Dead game, it's pretty cool. And plus, I guess it is a really, really good story.
Amazing story. It at points feels like a point and click. I mean, that's the purpose of the game. But then you walk around and it's L.A. Noire. And when you're at the crime scene and you're looking for clues and all that,
Honestly,
it reminds me exactly like it.
It's a very, very nice mix.
It's very good.
You got you got your emotion, you got your game mechanics, and you got something completely new. And this one actually breaks the mold. Most games that are based on like a TV series, the golden rule, if it's based on something on TV, they probably suck. This one breaks that rule. This one's actually pretty good.
Well, I think the reason why is because it's also based on a comic. Yes, it's based on, but it's a zombie game. I mean, zombies, mystery, action, adventure. It's golden. It's a golden egg.
We're fighting some zombies earlier.
Exactly. I mean, good thing we got them off our backs, but still.
Yeah, we're out of ammunition because of you, but oh well, we're safe behind this door.
Exactly. All right, so let's go to best DLC.
What do we got for that one?
The nominees are The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim Dawnguard, Mass Effect 3, Leviathan, Portal 2, Perpetual Testing Initiative, Borderlands 2, Necromancer Pack.
We got a lot of different numbers here. 2, 2, 3, and 5.
So, the winner of this one is Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim Dawnguard.
Oh my goodness, Dawnguard is so fun.
You got it?
I don't have it, but I played it.
Envy.
Oh my goodness. It's so, you can be like, okay, so you're either a vampire or a werewolf kind of deal, and you can also fight against them, and I guess you get like, true shouts sort of thing, like, there's sort of like vampire abilities, you can just bite people and suck on their neck and stuff like that. It's just fun. It's a lot of good fun.
That's awesome. I'm so envious.
There's more than one way to play it, and that's what you're gonna like.
Out of those nominees, though, you can obviously Skyrim was gonna grab that.
Well, actually, the Necromancer in Borderlands 2, the Necromancer, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, but still, it's Skyrim.
Yeah, I say Skyrim. Skyrim has probably dropped teen pregnancy in America by a good percentage, so I think Skyrim deserves an award. I think Skyrim deserves an award in that particular thing. Okay,
Let's move on.
All right. Well, next we have the best adaptive video game. Nominees are Lego Batman 2: DC Superheroes, Disney Epic Mickey 2: The Power of Two, The Walking Dead the Game, and Transformers: Fall of Cybertron.
What's the winner, Phantom?
Well, the winner is The Walking Dead the Game.
Another steal for The Walking Dead.
I want to say, you guys already know why we like The Walking Dead.
It's great. It's so good.
I want to say, I haven't played Epic Mickey. I have not played Lego Batman 2. I want to play Transformers: Fall of Cybertron.
I played all of them, and I have to say, so far, that is a good choice, The Walking Dead.
I've played Rise of Cybertron. I never played Fall. I want to play. I really, really want to play Fall. I haven't.
I mean, it's good. It's a shooter. It's that third-person shooter.
Do they have
Lego Batman? It's another Lego game.
Does the Transformers have the survival mode like they did in the Rise of Cybertron?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I'm gonna say that was personally my favorite.
I don't want to be too for sure, but I think it was. I might get the two mixed up. I'm not sure.
All right, let's move on.
All right, best performance by human male. Let's go. First nominee, Dave Fennoy. How do you say it? Fennoy?
Dave Fennoy
as Lee Everett, The Walking Dead, the game. There's James McCaffrey as Max Payne from Max Payne 3. Damon Clark as Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. Nolan North as Captain Martin Walker, Spec Ops: The Line.
And the winner is
Damon Clark as Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. I kind of see that as a win.
Handsome Jack is just... I hate him and I love him so much.
Is that love-hate relationship going there?
Oh yeah, I say...
But I see that being a winner. I agree.
Absolutely. He did a fantastic job.
It may be a toss-up between, Dave Fennoy as Lee. Lee is a great character in The Walking Dead.
Right.
But Damon Clark, he is funny. He's a dick. He's what he needs to be.
He is the epitome of what Handsome Jack is.
Exactly.
All right. Now, if we have the male award, here's the female award. Best performance by a human female. Our nominees are Jen Taylor as Cortana from Halo 4.
Ooh.
Emma Stone as Amanda Cartwright from Sleeping Dogs. Melissa Hutchinson as Clementine from The Walking Dead the Game. and Jennifer Hale as Commander Shepard in Mass Effect 3.
She's the female version, obviously.
Yep. And the winner is Melissa Hutchinson as Clementine from The Walking Dead the game.
Again, I have no disappointments here. I agree.
I say from the little bit I've seen, I believe it 100%. She does a pretty darn good job, especially for playing such a small child.
No, I mean, she's got the good voice acting. She needs to do what she needs to do, and she says things perfectly. Good actor. Great actor.
Although out of all of these,
the thing, I know what you're gonna say. Cortana, right?
I was gonna say if there was a sexiest character contest, Cortana would win it.
Or she's also a good actor too, because I mean, in the beginning, she's like pressing these buttons, and she's like, looking very like distressed and like concerned. And in my podcast, one of my friends goes, "Dang, we get it. You're concerned. We get it. You show it." And we started laughing because I mean, it's just funny. She's that like good at acting. She shows it. She said what she needs to say, but it's like I said, it's a toss up. Either one of those, I'm happy with.
Yeah. So The Walking Dead is at 3 now.
That is 3. That's 3 for The Walking Dead.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, best handheld mobile game. We got Gravity Rush, Sound Shapes, Little Big Planet PS Vita, New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Who won?
And the winner is Sound Shapes.
I actually never played Sound Shapes.
Neither have I. Let me quickly look at it.
I've played Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet takes a very, very close place in my heart. That's actually the one game on my PS3 that I can play with my girlfriend.
And this one is for the PS Vita.
Okay.
I guess it's a touchscreen based thing, with musical instruments. I guess it's a side-scrolling platformer, and it's got that musical focus.
Huh.
I don't know, seeing that being the winner, I would see Little Big Planet. I mean,
I'm surprised, New Super Mario Brothers,
That's an awesome. I mean, this is a close toss-up.
I'm a Super Mario Brothers junkie. I'm not one of those punks that goes in the tunnel at level 1-3 and ends up at 8-1 or something, whatever it was.
Oh, with those? Yeah, you go through the whole game.
I go through the whole game.
Enjoy what it is.
You don't win unless you win it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Let's go to best fighting game. What are the nominees?
All right, best fighting game. We have Dead or Alive 5, Giggity. Persona 4 Arena, Street Fighter X Tekken, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
The X is versus.
Oh.
Versus Tekken. I played that one. I played Dead or Alive 5. I played Tekken Tag Team. I had never played Persona 4. What is the winner?
Well, your opinion was obviously not here because Persona 4 Arena was the winner.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I see Dead or Alive in Street Fighter versus Tekken, and I'm like, why aren't those in there? But have you played Persona?
No, actually, I haven't.
Surprising. I thought you were you're a pretty big fan of the the fighting games.
Not as much as you think. I'm into Street Fighter and I'm into Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff like that. I really haven't played a whole bunch of Dead or Alive games. I do more of the watching than the playing. And then Tekken, Tekken's been around forever.
I guess true. And I mean, they made it versus Street Fighter, so I mean, I had to play it.
Right.
And it's a good combination of both. It slows things down to where it's equal. And I don't know, maybe Persona 4 is a pretty good game. I just see being, Dead or Alive or Street Fighter versus Tekken a bigger win. But who knows? I hear Persona is a pretty good series.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go on to our next category.
Okay, our next category is...
It's going to be...
Hold on, let me look at this.
Best independent game.
And our nominees is Dust and Elysian Tale, Fez, Journey, and Mark of the Ninja. Now this, the winner is Journey.
I hear Journey is actually a very, very good game. I've never played Journey. I hear it's awesome. I hear it's one of those gems that come along.
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those games that look really good that should be played. And I agree with it.
Between now and the next podcast, one of us will probably play Journey.
Yes, exactly. I'm thinking about getting it.
If it gets awards like this, it deserves to have that.
Exactly.
Next award is Best Graphics.
And the best graphics are
Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, and Journey.
What is the winner?
Ooh, that's a hard one. The winner is actually Halo 4.
Yes and no. Dishonored, definitely not in that category. It's more of that,
Dishonored is more of a comic book looking kind of thing.
yeah, cartoonish, a little bit more exaggerated.
Journey
is definitely cartoonish.
I say Journey I can't say because I've never played.
It looks more cartoonish.
But Assassin's Creed 3, that is a tough one.
I mean, the graphics are really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And Halo 4, it's good graphics. So either of those would have been good.
Both the Assassin's Creed games and the Halo games are famous for their cinematic cutscenes. So
let's move on to Best Original Score.
Best Original Score. The nominees are Halo 4,
Journey.
Max Payne 3, Journey, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's actually our first appearance by Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's kind of surprising.
Yep, and the winner actually is Journey.
Again, Journey.
That is surprising. An arcade game.
Really?
I think it's arcade, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Journey beats Call of Duty Black Ops, Halo 4, and Max Payne 3.
Halo 4 is famous. Well, not Halo 4 specifically, but Halo's famous for having like very, very, very intricate scores. Like I remember Halo 2, the Mjolnir mix. Remember that?
Yes.
Where they had the guitar going. You know, that was spectacular.
But when I was listening to VJ10, they played some of the stuff for Journey, and I have to tell you, wow, it was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, it's just funny how an arcade game beat out, top 3,
Dang.
The titles right here.
Well, here's a nice way to segue from Best Original Score. Let's go to Best Song in a Game. And the nominees are
Castle of Glass by Linkin Park. It's from Medal of Honor.
Warfighter.
Yep. I Was Born for This by Austin Wintory, and that's from Journey. Tears by Health from Max Payne 3. And Cities by Beck for Sound Shapes. And the winner is Cities by Beck for Sound Shapes.
So Journey won the best score, but it didn't get the best song.
I guess. But I mean, I never played Sound Shapes, and I don't know too much about it, but hey.
Hey, we'll have some more information by the next podcast.
Well, otherwise I'm just going to play it.
Yeah.
So if it's got like some of this good stuff going on here, we'll have to check it out.
Okay, J-Rock, what's next?
Best driving game.
Best driving game. Our nominees are Dirt Showdown, Formula 1 2012, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and Forza Horizon.
What is the winner?
Winner, Need for Speed Most Wanted. That I totally agree with.
Totally
Need
agree.
for Speed Most Wanted, probably one of the best racing games I've ever played.
Really? You played it?
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. Cops versus Robbers Racing. Oh my goodness. That's probably the most fun I've ever had in a racing game.
Nice.
Now, I don't play racing games that often.
That is pretty cool. Let's move on to best team sports game.
Team sports.
Our nominees are Madden NFL 13, NBA 2K13, NHL 13, and FIFA Soccer 13.
And the winner is
NBA 2K13.
Well, I didn't expect it to be NHL 13 because the whole NHL isn't doing too hot right now.
Oh, I was actually kind of seeing that Madden was going to win this one. I love Madden.
You see, I'm not a huge football person. I'm not a huge sports person in general, actually.
Personally, honestly, I played all of these games.
Really?
Yep. And I thought Madden would have won. NBA is really smooth, though, so no complaints.
The last time I played a basketball game, I couldn't get out of the dang menu. So that's just not my thing. Well, when we're going from sports, you gotta not just about the team, you gotta think about the individual. Next award is gonna be Best Individual Sports Game.
Nominees?
Nominees are gonna be SSX, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13, Hot Shots Golf World Invitational, and WWE 13.
Well, I just have to say one thing. WWE 13, that series is getting really, expanding. It's expanding so much. It's just like another.
Well, I gotta say, WWE is kind of going for something. SmackDown vs. Raw, that was fun. It's starting to get a little. They're trying new things, and I don't like it.
It's graphics, better graphics. Maybe, hey, now you can do this now.
But let me tell you, the winner has maintained consistency. The winner's been around for a long time.
But I mean, it doesn't come out every year. This winner is well deserved. Let's just announce it.
SSX. Winner is SSX.
That is well deserved.
SSX snowboarding, ladies and gentlemen.
Well deserved. It's not out every year. They added a lot of new content to it. A lot more stuff you can do.
All right. Next award, the biggie, Best multiplayer game.
And the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Halo 4, Guild Wars 2, we see a PC game in here, and Borderlands 2.
Oh, Call of Duty's got this hands down.
Actually, Borderlands 2.
What?
Co-op game.
That, you know, I'm very, very happy that Call of Duty Black Ops didn't win.
Well, it's another Call of Duty. It's the same thing over and over again.
I say, you know, the Necromancer, that may not have won, but, you know, the rest of the team together did.
Borderlands 2 wins best multiplayer game for probably its co-op. Its co-op is always amazing.
I do believe that the motto is like something along the lines of "We got danger, bring your friends" or something like that.
Yeah. All right, let's move to best RPG.
All right.
Nominees are
Best RPG. These are some biggies right here. Diablo 3,
please be Diablo 3,
Torchlight 2, Mass Effect 3, and Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never even heard of Xenoblade Chronicles.
It's pretty good. Played it.
Really?
Yes.
Best RPG?
What is the winner?
Well, it's not Diablo 3. It's
No!
it's Mass Effect 3.
No,
And I agree with that.
I don't.
Well, let me tell you.
Ending.
You don't exactly. You don't like the ending.
I don't like the ending.
I got into a discussion with Glenn at Game On about this.
Glenn is amazing.
Yep. He's an employee
Hands out
at
to Glenn.
I say he's an employee at the local Game On store. Visit them. Their prices they're pretty darn good if you like it. You know, they have
Good trade-in values,
I
too.
say good trade-in values. You know, I actually just picked up Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship for like $5.99 over there.
And then you got the cool dudes at GameStop. Either one of those. Those just great stores.
I say, you know, each store excels at their own thing, and I like them.
But I still don't see Mass Effect 3 being the
Well,
winner.
if you
Love
take
Diablo
if
3.
you take away Mass Effect 3's ending, which we won't tell you because we want you to play it, we're not going to spoil it for you.
Right.
If you take away the ending, you know, the gameplay is phenomenal.
It is. The game, yeah, you're right. It's good. But I just love Diablo 3.
All right, let's move on. Best action adventure game.
And
Nominees
the nominees
are
are Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, Sleeping Dogs, and Darksiders 2. Now, the two that I would like to see win here.
Let me
There's
guess.
actually three.
Assassin's Creed 3, Darksiders 2,
Dishonored.
Dishonored.
So out of these, I
No
don't
Sleeping
really care.
Dogs, huh?
It was alright.
Let Sleeping Dogs
Just
lie.
another GTA 4 to me.
Let Sleeping Dogs lie.
So, and the winner is Dishonored.
Woohoo!
Agreed with that because it is amazing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got that first-person assassination going on. Like, I'm sneaking up behind guys, and they're, like, you know, patrolling something, and I'm like,
Well, Dishonored is
knife
actually
to the neck.
You know, Assassin's Creed 3, sometimes you can just get choppy. Like when you're trying to do around the corner
Very
assassinations.
glitchy, too.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, like, when you're trying to do certain kinds of things in Assassin's Creed, it just doesn't work out. But Dishonored, you know, I never had that problem before.
So let's move on to Best Shooter.
Nominees are Halo 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Borderlands 2, and Max Payne 3.
And the winner is...
Borderlands 2.
Agreed.
And I said Call of Duty Black Ops shut down again.
By
The
Borderlands.
developers at Treyarch are crapping themselves right now.
I totally agree with it, though. Borderlands 2 for sure.
Oh yeah, and I say Borderlands 2, you literally have billions of guns.
It's like, I guess you just pick up a new gun. It's something different than the other one. I guess I had like a hand cannon shotgun electric bolt shooter.
And I say, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops, you know, they may have gotten a lot of people, but they're not taking any awards home yet tonight.
I know.
All right, now here's a biggie. I know, especially in J-Rock's life, best PC game.
The nominees are Diablo 3, XCOM Enemy Unknown, Guild Wars 2, Torchlight 2. Now, the winners I would like to see out of this is Diablo 3 and Guild Wars 2.
I've actually never played either Diablo 3 nor Guild Wars 2. I hear good things about both.
Amazing. And the winner is XCOM Enemy Unknown, sadly. I don't know, I never played it. It's a first-person shooter here, though.
That should... My opinion about that is game unknown. I really honestly cannot say anything about that at all. I'm not a huge PC guy.
I hear it didn't really fly too well, but who knows.
Hey, it got an award,
It got an award.
Congratulations.
Please, Diablo 3. I wanted
All right,
you.
now here's a brand new category. You know, the next generation of consoles is right around the corner. But one of the major consoles, Nintendo, they already released their new one. It's called the Wii U. So this is the best Wii/Wii U game. The nominees are The Last Story, Xenoblade Chronicles, Zombie U, and New Super Mario Bros. U.
Well, before we discuss the winner here, I heard Zombie U didn't do well at all. It was graphics were horrible, and the fog hid it until you hid the graphics of their mess ups until you got really close to a zombie, and then you just noticed how much they failed. That's what I hear.
Well, Nintendo with the Wii, the Wii, it was fun, but it had its moments.
Yeah,
House of the Dead 2 and 3, that was pretty cool.
amazing.
I'm gonna say that when that came out, I nearly crapped myself. The winner, of course, our favorite two brothers, New Super Mario Bros. U.
Well, okay, it's Super Mario Bros. I mean,
Well,
it's never really gonna die. It's always good.
oh yeah, actually,
It's just like a new.
I was
It's
say
like
shoot,
Zelda.
like what, 20-something years later, they're still winning awards.
Exactly.
All right, now we're moving on to best PS3 game. The nominees are
Assassin's Creed 3, Journey, Dishonored, Borderlands 2, and the winner is Journey.
wow.
Journey. So I'm guessing it's not an arcade game. It's a PS3 game.
Well, I saw on the little forum a little bit ago that Journey is also available on PC and Xbox, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
That's weird that you got a PS3 game. I don't know, but Journey wins another one for Journey.
I'm gonna say another game we need to play.
Exactly.
Best Xbox 360 game.
The nominees are
Assassin's Creed 3, Borderlands 2, Dishonored, and Halo 4.
And the winner is
Halo 4. Master Chief does it again.
like a boss, man. Like a boss.
I'm gonna say, friggin' Master Chief, he never fails to let me down.
Now we're going to move into a big category here.
Big category.
Entertainment Weekly and Spike VGA Best Game of the Decade.
I'm gonna say this is a brand new award, as many of you know. This is VGA 10. They've been doing this since 2002.
Decade, man. Decade.
I'm gonna say, think about this. 2002. Where were you in 2002? What were you doing in 2002?
Probably picking my nose and stuff like that.
I'm gonna say, shoot. 2002, I was in first grade?
No.
No.
No. You're, no.
No, I'm gonna say,
Maybe
no.
second, third
I was
grade.
9 in 2002.
Yeah, so it'd be like... I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, nominees are Batman Arkham City, Bioshock, Half-Life 2, Legends of Zelda The Wind Waker, Mass Effect 2, Portal, Red Dead Redemption, Shadow of Colossus, great game I hear, World of Warcraft, and Wii Sports.
Now, before you announce the winner, let me tell you, if you have not played every single one of these games, you need to play them. They're all fantastic. Every single one of them. I don't care who's the winner.
They're all fantastic.
I'm going to say they're all great.
Let me tell you what I would want to win out of this. I wouldn't want to win. I would want
I know what
Batman,
you would want to
Arkham
win.
City. I love Batman. Favorite series. I would want... Not World of Warcraft. It's getting old. I would want
Mr.
Portal.
Pandaria just came out.
Yeah, I play it. It's sweet, but no. I want Batman Arkham City, Portal, and Bioshock. Those are the three I'd love to win.
You see, I'm a core Legend of Zelda fan at heart. And, if Legend of Zelda took this home, that'd be a big win for my team.
But the winner is
Half-Life 2. Also absolutely fantastic
Like I said,
game.
all these are really good.
And yes,
I can't.
it
play
has
with
been
everything.
confirmed there will be a Half-Life 3.
Can't wait.
That has been confirmed there will be a Half-Life 3.
So, are you ready for best character of the year?
Oh, I am. Nominees are Connor Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3,
Claptrap from Borderlands 2,
Commander Shepard from Mass Effect 3,
Master Chief from Halo 4,
and Raul Mendez from Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
and the winner is
Probably the most annoying character I've ever heard of, but still,
the funniest,
Claptrap from Borderlands 2. You see, Claptrap, he holds a special place in my heart.
He is funny as heck.
It's near the bottom. I say he's funny. He annoys the crap out of me, but he's like a little brother. He annoys the crap out of you, but at the end of the day, you still love him.
Exactly, and that was well deserved.
Oh yeah, Claptrap. They put a lot into Claptrap, and Borderlands 2. It's been taking home some major awards, major ones, and this is a huge victory for Borderlands 2.
Totally agree. So let's move on to Studio of the Year.
Studio of the Year.
Let's
What are
go.
the nominees?
Well, let's see. 343 Industries, Halo 4.
Okay.
Arcane Studios, Dishonored. Gearbox Software, Borderlands 2. Telltale Games, The Walking Dead. The game.
This is a tough one. 343, formerly known as Bungie.
Well, they had to kind of start a little by themselves here, kind of like not from scratch, but they had to take on a big responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
And they produced a great game.
Well, Halo 4's taking home some major awards. Dishonored's taking a couple awards.
And Arcane Studios is, a great... It's good. I love
Borderlands 2, we were just saying, it took some major awards. Gearbox Software, I tip my hat off to them. But also, Telltale Games, this is the first, to my knowledge, this is the first thing that they've made.
They probably made some other point-and-click games, but I haven't seen too much from them. And, let me look up quickly what they made, just to browse here.
I'm going to say, Telltale Games, to my knowledge, is a relatively new place. And,
Oh, wow, they actually got a lot of games out here.
Really?
Yeah, okay. One of them that I see on here is Jurassic Park the game. I did not like it.
Really?
I did not like it, but it was a point-and-click game.
Let me look at this list here. CSI, Tales of Monkey Island, Sam and Max Beyond.
Back to the Future was great.
More CSI, another CSI.
Yeah, so
Law and Order.
They actually got a lot of games.
A lot of these games are actually they're either small arcade games or based on movies. So as far as the major platform, Telltale Games is actually the big underdog. They're going against the makers of Halo. They're going against the makers of Borderlands. Dishonored came out of nowhere. It was fantastic. These are some pretty big studios that Telltale Games is competing against.
And guess what? It's the winner.
Yeah, Telltale Games came up on top.
It's just, The Walking Dead is surprisingly a great game.
I know, it's a great show, it's a great game, and let me tell you, Telltale Games, they're doing a great job. They're walking away with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 awards now?
Yeah.
4 or 5?
Yeah, they're doing amazing.
Say they're further, with CSI and Law and Order and stuff, they have to be used to not getting a whole lot of sales. Well, let me tell you, The Walking Dead is going to be the game that gets them out of the crapper.
Yeah, exactly. So let's move on to the big award.
The big award that everybody's...
Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
Nominees are...
Assassin's Creed 3.
Dishonored.
Journey.
Walking Dead the game.
And Mass Effect 3. Now, I am surprised I don't see Halo 4 on here.
I'm gonna say, Halo 4 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 aren't on there. Yes, Halo 4 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2, they entered the game pretty late. But so did the Walking Dead game.
I'm surprised I don't see Halo 4.
I'm gonna say, Assassin's Creed 2, in retrospect to some other games, Mass Effect 3's been around for a while. Assassin's Creed 3, Mass Effect 3, I think has the most time in this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me tell you, this was the biggest shocker of all.
And the Game of the Year goes to...
The Walking Dead, the game. Telltale Studios taking it home.
And that's just amazing. They took so many awards home.
I'm going to say, that's 5 or 6 now. To my knowledge, this is their first appearance in the VGAs. Let me tell you, they wiped the floor with the competition.
Yeah, they did.
I'm going to say, they took home... Game of the Year.
Let's just... I totally agree with it. Let's see, they got a great series on television. Great series. So dramatic, so amazing. They got a great game. They got a great comic. I am glad this won.
Honestly, let me tell you, since The Walking Dead, the show is out, they couldn't have made this at a more opportune time. Because even if you're not a gamer, if you're interested in The Walking Dead, it's simple and it's complex enough that an actual gamer will enjoy playing it. But it's also simple enough that a person who is simply interested in The Walking Dead and only The Walking Dead will enjoy it as well. And I do believe that is a big factor in why it got Game of the Year.
Love the game.
And also, not a lot of these games have a ton of emotion in them. Assassin's Creed 3, I believe, does. Mass Effect 3 definitely does. I don't know about Journey. Dishonored, I actually haven't beaten.
It's a bit of emotion, not as much as The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead,
there's a lot of emotion.
The Walking Dead makes grown men cry.
It made me cry, and in season 3, it made me cry in season 2. It made me tear up in season 1.
And
it's just a great series. It's a great game. I'm loving it.
I'm gonna say, I love games that get inside of your heart and mess with it a little bit. That's what we need.
Kingdom Hearts do that to me.
Kingdom Hearts did that to me. Tales of Symphonia did that to me.
And I'm this game so far is doing it to me. So yeah, I mean that's just.
I say we ran through all of the awards.
Yep.
And I say if you want to check out the VGAs, you could probably find it on YouTube. I know you might be able to find it on Spike.com still. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's still on there. But that's pretty much about the end of this podcast.
I believe this is a successful podcast, especially considering the zombie attack we've been under.
Yes, I mean, I see a zombie right outside right now. Good thing he's not in here.
We better get geared up for that.
Exactly. Thanks, gamers, for tuning in. Until next time, this is J-Rock signing off. Peace out, gamers.
See ya.